I don't know where to start. That's gotta be by far one of my most favorite movies I've ever seen. That was such a beautiful movie. Don't cry again, don't cry again, don't cry again. I'm still hurt, man. The movie Ma, Maquia, when the flower blooms. Good movie. At first, I will have to admit there was a lot of things that I was kind of worried about in the beginning. I will have to admit though, there were early times in the movies where I was scared a few characters might die, but I'm thankful no one, honestly, people that how can I say this? People in the movie that I thought were gonna die never did die, and the people that I didn't care that died actually did die. So, oh man. And by the way, toward the end of the movie, they talk about an elder. Is the elder the same one from the beginning of the movie, or is it Leah? Is Leah the new elder? Let me know in the comment section below. Or unless if the old elder survives somehow. Apparently, and here's the thing, guys. They never really explained this, but what is the red eye disease? What are exactly the Renotas, or however you say it, those dragon things? What are they, and what role did they really play? Are they just servants, or are they just some kind of source of power? Because they never really delve so much into that. They focus more on the relationships, I guess you can say, and lives between each of the Lufs. The guy, Krim, he got the worst out of all of them. He was so set in living in the past, being with Leela, and in the end of the day, she didn't want to have anything. She didn't want. All she wanted to do was to meet her daughter. He did not want her to have anything to do with her daughter because she felt like she was an un unexpected, and well, not unexpected, but a hindering birth on her life. But no, she cared about her daughter, and she wanted to meet her because that's her kid. And I will have to admit, the most difficult thing in this whole movie, which I knew was coming, the moment they introduced that wolves live a long time. How long do they live, by the way? Do they just straight up live forever, or do they have just a higher lifespan than normal humans? But I knew the most difficult part in this whole movie was seeing everyone they care about gone. I knew it was going to happen to Ariel. I had a feeling it was going to happen with Lang and anyone else that interacts with the Lofts. Ariel parting, seeing him finally accepting her as her mother, seeing Makuya grow as a character really broke me. I know I gave her a hard time in the beginning, but I take everything I said back. She was a fantastic mother. She did her best. Some intentions were selfish, I will admit that. But in the end, she did everything she could just to be there for her son. And even though that little brat should have been more grateful to his mother, I'm glad that in the end he grew to accept her into his life. And in the very end, when he was passing away, he got to see his mom one last time. And seeing those flashbacks between her and her kid, bro, that destroyed my soul, bro. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever teared up so much in my reaction as bad as that. That was ooh, I still feel it. That was painful. That hit my soul. Man, but that was such a beautiful movie. That was such a beautiful movie, man. Miss Chen, to the one that suggested this movie, thank thank you so much for suggesting this movie. I loved it. It was beautiful. And I would gladly see this movie again. Anytime. Anytime. So everything about this movie, oh, god damn, dude. I feel sorry for Lang though. It's obvious that he had a thing for her. She never really. I feel like Maquia had a thing for the guy Krim. She had a thing for him. I feel like she did. And she never really had any romantic relationships at all. Like, even though it kind of felt like they were leaning toward a Lang and Maquia kind of thing going on, but it never happened because Maquia knew that her being in relationships just wouldn't happen. It just isn't done because she would just be spreading more pain and loneliness to the people that interact with her. More so toward herself because she's gonna outlive all of them because of her years that she has. But I do know one thing. I do have a question about one thing. What's with the whole Hibiol, weaving and making like Hibiols? What is that all about? That was like a huge thing throughout this whole movie. In sadness, in celebration, in joy, and everything. What is the deal with that? Is there any greater meaning of it, or is it just like some sort of symbolism to their culture, to their clan? Kind of like, like in Naruto, there's the Uchiha clan, and their symbol is a fan to represent a breathing fire. So is this like the representation or just a part of their culture in their clan? Like, I don't know. It's just the whole weaving thing felt like it was there as some sort of reminder of who she is and where she came from. Like evidence to her life, her clan. But it never really played a huge role. The huge role that came into factor in regards to her people was the fact that she was going to live a long time, and that because of that it hindered her from forming relationships with other people. So yeah, that's the number one thing that I noticed in regards to her clan. That was the main thing that was emphasized. Man, her character came about really well, though. But in the end, I understand, though. The last ties that she has to these other human beings is now gone. Ariel is gone. But she does not regret caring for him and being with him. Because that's probably one of the best parts in her life. But it's just that she's no longer now. Her life moving forward is just going to be with how can I say this? With her people now. She looks, because toward the end there's like an image of her, the elder. I'm not sure who that elder is though, and a bunch of other kids. So does that mean she has a new family? Does she have like a new family, a new life? And once again, someone please explain to me that last scene. I need to know. Tell me. Like ASAP, tell me. But either way, man. Honestly, everything about this just shows that no matter where you're from, no matter whether you're going to die before another person or whatever, you can still hold them, you can still cherish them in your lives. I'm just saying, if Maquia did get into a new family, I'm not sure how can she do that. Like, she had Ariel, she had a child, and now her child is gone. Yes, she should move on with her life and be happy, but it's like, come on, man. I don't know. I don't think I could do that. Like, even if I was in her position, if I lost like my kid and my wife, I'd be like, nah, man, I'm good. I already have a wonderful life there. Unless it's like hundreds of years later, and she got a new life now. So if it's like hundreds of years later, then I guess, because apparently, from what I can tell, wolves can live at least 4 lifetimes. They can outlive 4 lifetimes and still look as young as they are. And the elder one of the Luff clan, she was right all along, man. Never get involved with the outside world, or you're just going to be filling yourself with pain and loneliness. Well, right now she's not lonely anymore because her clan is being rebuilt. So that's good. So there's that. What happened to the kingdom though? So did they get overthrown? Like it's like the kingdom, the only thing they served is as, I guess you can say, the force causing calamity to the Lulfs. That's what that kingdom represented. But whatever happened to the ruling power of that nation? Because like I said, the main driving force of this story is the relationship between Ariel and his mother, Maquia. That's the driving force of this narrative. And everyone else is just like pretty much either a hindrance or something to help develop her as a character and drive the movie forward. Once again though, one of my top 3 favorite movies. Easily. And this movie gets a 5 out of 5 from me. That was such a beautiful movie, man. Beautiful movie. Beautiful, beautiful. 5 out of 5. Would buy the DVD in a heartbeat. You haven't seen this movie, you need to go and do yourself a favor and watch it. This is a beautiful movie. Trust me, you will not regret it. I just wish I could see this in the theater. It would have been, oh man. But then again, I don't want people to see me be a tear-jerking bastard. Oh man. This reaction may go up late because I have to edit something toward the end of the video, but it's okay. Because, you know, I had to edit something out because it got kind of ruined. Not ruined, but something was in there that I didn't want it to be in there. So I had to edit. I'm gonna have to edit something in the clip. So if you get this late, I apologize. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Questions, man. Who is your favorite character in this movie? Tell me why. Question 2. Trying to think. I'm sorry, guys. Just really trying to think because I'm really trying to think for this movie. If you were a Lulf, whether you're male or female, and you got into a relationship with like a male or female human non-clan member, despite knowing that they're gonna end before you do, would you still be willing to accept a romantic relationship with a human? Whether it be as a lover, Maquia's position where she adopted a child, or so on and so forth. Let me know in the comment section below. Alright then guys, that's it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. Really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guildmates, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Peace.